Greetings, YouTube. Of course, the question of the day is when am I going to see my gifting rewards? And at the time of recording this, maybe you just got yours. The answer is soon, in the next couple hours. Now, we sometimes see the gifting rewards kind of flow out in tiers. Like some people will get them first, they're at the top, and then like the next 5%, and then the next like 10% and 20%, and so on and so forth. So who knows? Maybe they won't be released all at once. But huge shout out to those of you who came by my interview with the Waffler. I think if anyone who listens to it will realize he's a grounded dude. This guy started out homeless in about a $200 car. From homeless in a $200 car to having enough disposable income after he paid off all his debt. Big key. To whale out on the game. He and his wife run 4 charities. So for those of you who are like, gosh, that money could be spent so much better elsewhere. Well, one would agree with that. But 2, still really cares about doing good in this world. It's not like he just, is a self-absorbed egomaniac that only spends on himself. Although, when you work hard, sometimes you play harder. Which brings us to this screenshot. Turd Taxi. I don't know who you are, but you are the lucky, sweated out member of this top whale community. Now it's interesting. The word whale is subjective. In fact, the Waffler thought of himself as maybe like a mini whale, but he knows people who've probably spent like an extra 0 on the game than he has, and so in his mind, he isn't a whale. To me, a whale is anybody who's going to spend probably more than, $1,000 every couple months. I don't know. I say that knowing that I spend on this game about $2 to $3 grand a year. So I'm definitely not a minnow, but I'm certainly not a whale either. I'm somewhere in between. So Turd Taxi, we're going to hide my webcam for the duration of this until the very end. So see you later, PayPal border, and see you later, webcam. 4,000. Thank God I don't teach math. 4,961,040. Now, if you do the math, that equates to about $16,000 worth of greater gifting crystals. 16K was the cutoff. Yes, 16K can pay for months of rent even in the most expensive cities in the United States or world. 16,000 can buy you a really good mid-size sedan new car. I got my second car new for 12,000. My third car new for about 30,000. So, yes. In fact, the Waffler had sent to me a meme that I'll show you in a second that kind of illustrates that car point. But this is the Waffler. Shout out to New York 718. Look at all the positions that NY 718 filled. Now, he did say that there were some people at the bottom who scored probably less than some of you watching this, like 300,000. So it's not like everybody in the Alliance whaled out or could afford to whale out. But he spent an extra $4 grand on greater gifting crystals than the 30th place member, and the difference was 6 positions. So he did predict in our interview that there would be a pretty big drop-off, and boy, was he correct. Now, in terms of the 20,000 position, this is what apparently has been going out and submitted. You can see your friends will spend 20,000 on like a Toyota Corolla. I did that first think this was a Prius, but I guess Priuses are now technically more expensive than 20 grand. The older models were. It looks a little Prius-y to me. But you're spending 20 grand on a rank 4, 6-star Max Sig Dr. Doom. That's the difference between real life and the Marvel Casino of Champions. Pretty good illustration. So, like I said, I'll bring myself back for this. Congrats to everybody who made it in. We're going to do a separate video probably for the cutoff. Well, we're definitely going to do a video for my rewards, whatever they may be. My score was only 90,000. I know that's pretty dang low, but it was about $300 worth of greater gifting crystal trades, and I just thought, I'm good with that. I'm fine with it. I don't want to spend any more units. So I didn't. And who knows? Maybe they'll announce the next progression title soon. And I, who have not cleared any content really in the last couple months, will be forced to use those units on revives, which is kind of what I anticipated the whole time, using those units for versus more greater gifting crystals. The Waffler, thanks again for the info, for the interview. If you missed our live premiere, it is a longer listen. If you're going on a road trip, you're going to keep it up in chunks, it's about an hour. But he answered so many of your biggest questions. No question did he turn down. He answered everything honestly, professionally. He's just a good dude. And I'll tell you the same thing I told him in this, that if the game ended today, what I would just want to hope for is to keep him as a friend, because he's one of those rare legends. I felt the same way about Kabam Broccoli, where once you meet these people, somehow God crossed your path. You want to keep in touch with them as long as you can, because friendships, this community, that's why he still plays. That's why I still play. That's why hopefully you still play. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck on gifting rewards. I'll definitely be doing a video on the best luck from all of those submissions tomorrow, and maybe a couple videos because we'll probably get so many. But until next time, have a good one.